Hey guys, welcome back to Fantasy Tips. My name is Julian, and it's that time of year again, guys. It's the NHL playoffs. They get going as early as Monday, guys, and it's going to be a very, very exciting time of year as usual, guys. There is nothing better than playoff hockey. There is no sport in this world that is better than playoff hockey. I am so excited, and you guys should be too. Now, because fantasy hockey doesn't happen during the NHL playoffs, I'm sure all of us are going to have a little bit of fantasy hockey withdrawal. So as usual, guys, I've created my own fantasy hockey pool. If you've been with me these last couple years, you already know how this works, guys. Before I jump into the rules of my pool, guys, I hope that you guys all took home your fantasy trophies. If not, got close. If you did, leave a comment. Let me know how you did. I'm curious to know how far you were able to get. Guys, thank you so much for a great season. Thank you so much for watching every single week. Really means the world to me, and I hope to see you again for my content in the preseason in August. Let's jump into the content for real now. Basically, I'm going to link you guys to an Excel spreadsheet. Literally just go through it, pick your players, and you're able to spend up to 60 points. You need to pick 3 forwards from the West, 3 forwards from the East. You need 2 defensemen from the West, 2 defensemen from the East, a goalie from the West, and a goalie from the East. Once you pick those and make sure to spend 60 or less points, then you have your team. Comment it down below, and I will enter it for you on the pool site, which I will also link to you down below. Now, basically how this works, guys, I'm going to open the spreadsheet right here, and you're going to see it's super, super easy. There's a player stats column and a goalie stats column. Now, let's say you want to grab a guy like Tyler Seguin. So you're going to scroll down to where you see Tyler Seguin, or just Control F, search for Seguin. You'll find his name. As you can see here, guys, Seguin is a 4. So if you want to draft Tyler Seguin, he'll be 4 points, and that's how much he's going to cost you. Then you go into the playoff pick format tab, enter Seguin's name, and then put a 4. And then basically, guys, you fill that out and you add up to 60. Once you've drafted your team, like I said before, enter it in the comments, guys, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun competing against everybody, because everyone could have drafted the same players. Like, McDavid is worth 11 points, but I think a lot of people are still going to be drafting McDavid on their team because he is that good. So it's going to be cool to see how everybody's team differs, because no 2 teams are the same ever. I've done this a couple years, and I've never had 2 teams that are the same. Everyone has different ideas of who they think is going to be a good breakout candidate. And one last final thing to note, it's a pretty big thing, is that you will be repicking your team every round. So you'll be picking a team for round 1, then you'll be picking again for round 2, and then finally you'll be picking once again for round 3 and 4 combined. Now, your team will likely differ the most from everybody else this round in round 1, so make sure to make some good picks this round, guys, and get ready to see your picks in action. Now, how did I assign these numbers to each player? Basically, it's just our expected amount of points that they're going to get in a 6-game series. So basically, I just multiplied their points per game by 6, and that basically equates to the amount of points that they're expected to get, rounded to the nearest whole number, and that is the number you see on the screen. Now, any player that played less than 25 games this year is actually going to be worth a 1, because there isn't enough of a sample size to really assign a number to that player. So if you want a player that hasn't played a lot this year, they're going to be worth a 1. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed the content today, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for some reason. And guys, thanks again for watching all year round. I really do appreciate you sticking around watching my videos. And if you do want to join this pool, it's absolutely free, guys. And I'm curious to see who can maybe beat me this year in this pool. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Fantasy Tips.